Championship Wrestling, and here comes Chuck Palumbo. Chuck, who has been training very diligently in the WCW Power Plant, has really turned a lot of heads. As a matter of fact, there you see the sign for fans. Chuck Palumbo, I think, is not too far away from rising up the ladder and contending for a major title.
A lot of people in World Championship Wrestling think that this young man is sitting on the verge of stardom in WCW. He was recently put into a situation of a one-on-one match against the NWO's Big Papa Pump, Scott Steiner, and amazingly for this young rookie, Chuck Palumbo, he really was very competitive. He held his own against Big Papa Pump, and it could be another lesson in store for young Chuck Palumbo against one of the real hardcore individuals in our sport, Ireland's own Finlay.
Yeah, Palumbo may have held his own against Big Papa Pump, but I think in this match he may have to just try to survive against Finlay. Finlay's going to come right straight at you. There's no finesse. You know what you get when Finlay comes to the ring against you.
And you know, Finlay, as of late, Tony, has been talking about teaching respect to some of the younger people in World Championship Wrestling. Someone like a Vampiro. We also saw the respect that he taught Brian Knobbs when Brian Knobbs competing in the hardcore division here in World Championship Wrestling. So Finlay doing his best to teach that respect to some of these people who, in his mind, need it.
Finlay trying to teach some respect to the fans at ringside, and not getting anywhere there.
I don't know, that could be a mistake. You want to keep your level of concentration up against a young man with all the physical tools of a Chuck Palumbo who goes 6'5", 265 pounds.
Side headlock applied here. Mickey J is the referee, and right now I'm kind of surprised here, Mike, because Finlay with some basic, fundamental wrestling. No brawling here, and that's unlike Finlay.
I think he's going to try and wear down the bigger man, the younger man, Chuck Palumbo, taking him down to the mat as he did off that side headlock. Now just controlling the head of Chuck Palumbo because the rest of the body has to go with it.
Well, he talked about giving Palumbo a lesson that he would never forget. Finlay very hard, runs over Palumbo. Palumbo down, Palumbo back up, Finlay ducks low. A pickup, great move by Palumbo. He's got Finlay on the ropes here. And a drop kick, the big guy really got up in the air on that.
The thing I like about Palumbo is that he combines the power game with some high-risk moves. Not afraid to go to the top rope. We saw him connect with a nice drop kick, but Finlay immediately back to his feet and turns up the heat on the offensive.
As high as the big guy got up that time, he hit the mat very hard, and now this drop kick did not connect, and he hits the mat very hard again. So Finlay showing the experience here over Chuck Palumbo.
Whoa! Sit down splash right across the chest. And he never misses a trick, does he? Finlay using the bone of his forearm right across the bridge of the nose of Palumbo and then lays in among the stiffest kicks you'll ever see. Whoa!
Palumbo plummets over the top to the floor, and Finlay gets chased. Palumbo, win or lose this one, will never forget what's happened here so far. The lower back now to the hard corner of the ring apron. And Palumbo down to the floor. Finlay poses for the fans. Look at that face. Is that determination or what?
Well, you can just see it right on the face, as you mentioned, of Finlay, the concentration, the determination, and he drives a vicious right hand into the jaw of Palumbo. Now going to send him off into the corner, but Palumbo able to avoid the shoulder block.
One step away, defensive move for Palumbo. Now he's still feeling the effects of the back on the apron. Here's 1, 2, but he tried to win the match. That's not a bad attempt at all by Palumbo to steal one.
You have to appreciate that when you see that opening. When you see that chance that you have, take advantage of it. Palumbo tried and got just a 2 count.
In the ropes, Palumbo power slams it. Palumbo getting all fired up here, and that may have cost him 1, 2. He gets a 2 count, but he did a little posturing again. And Finlay was able to escape.
Now Finlay trying to slow down this offensive assault of Palumbo. And successful at it. Now Finlay's going to hang on to the ropes. Palumbo's going to bring him out with authority and drop him right across the middle of the ring.
Now Palumbo, the big guy, he's about 6'5", 6'6". He's going to climb the turnbuckle pad.
We talked about this earlier. He brings power, and he brings high-risk moves as well. And, well, that's why they call it high risk. Did not connect with that crossbody block off the top.
And he wasted so much time getting from the mat to the top to get back down. Finlay One of his patented moves, that forward roll slam of his. All the pressure into the gut. 1, 2, 3, and he beats him. So look at this, still grinding the forearm across the base of Chuck Palumbo. Finlay finishes off Palumbo. Palumbo gave a pretty good fight, but in the end, the veteran wins out on Worldwide Wrestling.